The Views host, Sunny Hostin, she in trouble. Well, they in trouble. Her husband's in trouble. Sunny Hostin's 24-hour nightmare. How Rico charges changes or changed everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting right into the content because I got things to do tonight. I'm not going to be out here but for about an hour and a half or so. Let's go.
You know, doctors suffer because of big corporations as well. Doctors that want to do good, like my husband, you know, operates on someone even though they don't have insurance.
Well, you know what? Okay, you know, I'm going to keep it real, man. A lot of people is going to blow this up and make this way bigger than what it is, right? And rightfully so. You got to understand that the damage that they did on The View, a lot of people is not feeling them, you know what I mean? It's just that simple, man. A lot of people is just not feeling this group of ladies, all right? I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with my StreamYard. Every time it's time for me to get busy, man, I go through this. Oh, man. Let's see if we could get StreamYard to catch up to what we're doing, all right? So everybody, double tap the screen on the way in the door. Yeah, her husband just got indicted, man. Stu's going to jail, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we didn't really know nothing about him yesterday, but today, you're going to know everything about him. It's crazy, man. This is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because these people operate as if, you know what? They ain't even got to wait for Donald Trump to come get them.
Doctors suffer
get their own selves. Listen to this, bro.
Because of big corporations as well. Doctors that want to do good, like my husband, you know, operates on someone even though they don't have insurance.
What?
And they're talking about threatening him with insurance fraud. I would say you could get about 20 years in prison. So that's a death sentence for him.
Oh, it's got to be wicked out here. Trust me when I tell you.
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Make sure you get the merch link in the description section. Ladies and gentlemen, got some brand new merch for y'all. My favorite, the Trump dance shirt, but also we ain't gonna have these long. Literally, we made doormat.
Matter of fact, you know what? Let me go to this live real quick. Salute to everybody that's here. We on that Trump Chuzane type was on in the Chizad. Is there? Let's go there. Let's take it there. All right. Double tap screen.
Case in the state's history named nearly 200 defendants. These are the same people that was talking about the United Healthcare CEO, him losing his life. They mocking him. They laughing at him. And now her husband is named in a big racketeering case against insurance companies. She's gonna, when we get that clip together, we'll get it probably in a little bit. She's gonna mention that, just play it from Cartier Family. She's gonna mention that her husband is literally doing fraud. And maybe, just maybe, when she said it live on television, that they decided that they're going to do an investigation into her husband. Because they like, he doing what? He's
Give me a second, man. I'm trying to figure out, load this thing up. It's going slow for some reason. All right. Bear with me real quick. Rusty, salute. Captain, Arjanice, Harlem, everybody that's in that chat. Tavon, the big puto. You know what I'm saying? Cupid Guts, Mind the Major Baltimore, my brother. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Former TSTV, everybody. No, I got something to do in a little while, so I'm not going to be out here long. But they want to share this with y'all. This bitch looks stressed out too.
I just, she's gonna, when we get that clip together, we'll get it probably in a little bit. She's gonna mention that, just play it from Cartier Family. She's gonna mention that her husband is literally doing fraud. And maybe, just maybe, when she said it live on television,
Too cool for nerds,
that they're gonna do an investigation into her husband, because they like, he doing what? He's taking people. Listen to this. People that don't have the coverage, he's accepting the surgery and later suing the insurance company.
These sorry son of a bitches. They gotta get their money somehow, right? I don't know what's up with this, man. Let's try this one more time. All right. Let's try one more time, man. I don't know what's going on here. Trump train coming in hard.
Suing the insurance company. Now, here's the problem with that. If the person does not qualify for a particular surgery, because the stipulation in their insurance dictate that they don't qualify for this, whether they don't qualify legitimately or not, and then you go and retroactively sue a company because you got to make a frivolous claim, right? The insurance company already said they're going to deny it. You make up some lie and then sue them and make money off of it. That's it.
And don't even help the patient out.
Like fraud to me. That seems like fraud to me. You can't just willy-nilly do your own thing because you disagree with the insurance company. And we'll see how far this goes. But it says the accusations are accused of providing fraudulent medical services, including unnecessary orthoscopic surgeries. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because let's say that something
just came to mind. Is Whoopi ugly ass next?
Insurance doesn't cover.
I mean, obviously, she don't got a husband. She's been carpet munching since
breast augmentation. But you do it, and then you falsify the reasons why you had to do breast augmentation or some liposuction because of a medical emergency or medical reason, and
it makes you eligible to claim money. That's crazy.
Then they falsify.
Smart as fuck. Too bad your wife is named SUNNY HOSTINs. Because trust me when I tell you, he would have got away with this forever. It's a witch hunt. Anybody that was talking down on Trump, trust me, you're going to see all of the. Because let's think about it. Let's be real, man. When you get into a certain position, it's because you pass certain tests. Let's put it that way, right? You cleared certain red tape, you know, and they say, you know what? We're going to rock with you, but we're going to have insurance. You know what I'm saying? Everything you did on that computer, every deviant thing that we can find, if you killed somebody, if you R-word to somebody, anything, we're going to hold that until the time when we need it. You feel me? So, you think that Trump's people don't got insurances on all the people that was talking down on him? He's going to get petty.
That information to the insurance company, and they're making their money.
He doesn't never have to say this personally. He doesn't have to put no dogs on none of these people. Guess what? There's too many people that love him, that seen what happened, and as you know, there's a witch hunt for these bitches right here. Let's keep it real. Is Whoopi ugly ass next?
For instance, there's only so many things that are covered by insurance. The grift could be you do a lot of stuff that's not covered, and then later on you manufacture and fabricate what you want to provide to them to get the claim covered. That's fraud, ladies and gentlemen. It says allegedly receive kickbacks disguised as dividends or other cash distributions for these services. Fraudulent billing targeted American transit insurance companies, which insured taxi companies and rideshare drivers. The plaintiff's claim, I'm just going to give you what the plaintiff is claiming. American Transit Insurance Company alleges that such fraudulent activities are rampant in New York due to its no-fault insurance law, seeking at least $450 million in damages. Dr. Hostin's response through his attorney. Dr. Hostin denies all allegations, describing the lawsuit as a merit.
Well, you know they got that paper trail. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's only being bothered because he's the husband of Sonny Hostin. If Whoopi had a husband, it'd been over.
And an attempt by a financially troubled insurance company to intimidate healthcare providers. Sonny Hostin and her husband Emmanuel have been married since 1998 and have 2 children. As of now, there have been no public comments from Sonny Hostin regarding the lawsuit. I think it's kind of funny that she can talk about Donald Trump and his lawsuits, ongoing pending lawsuits, but she don't want to talk about.
But she don't want to talk about her husbands, and she won't talk about it until she get in court. Trust me when I tell you, The View is out of here one by one. They gone.
About her hubbies. I honestly think, now I don't know. It could be all frivolous. I don't believe in every insurance company. But she literally said on television and made mention that her husband was doing fraudulent activity. Do we have that clip yet? I need 1 more minute. Do we have the other clips? Okay, let's play the other clips outside of that. We have
I don't know. Keep getting that circle right there, man. Keep getting that circle right there. Give me a second. I went live on Facebook earlier and they shut my whole live down, man. Man, my goal is to get banned off of all social media. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like Charleston White. Yeah. And then see if I can rebuild it up just based off my name alone. See how it goes.
The 2-minute clip. Okay, play this one.
The View. He has been accused of federal insurance fraud in the largest Rico case ever filed in the state of New York. Orthopedic surgeon Dr. Emmanuel Hostin is among nearly 200 defendants named in this case. He's accused
Let's move on. Let's go to the pastor. The pastor, Terry W. Jackson. Like this is a part of the show that some people will agree with me and some people will have strong opinions against me. I saw Marcus Rogers, who's my favorite pastor. He's one of my favorite pastors that do online stuff. And he thought that this pastor was wrong for what he did. Let me just set this up real quick. Get the clip ready for me. This pastor, and this is the exact same thing that happened to me. This pastor had a young lady in his congregation have intercourse and have a baby out of wedlock. This is a Pentecostal apostolic holiness church. She'd come before the people of the church, just like I did. And she confessed to them that she was pregnant. They stood up, gave her a round of applause. They said they're going to pray for her. They loved on the young lady. The pastor comes up there and say that it's wrong. He is 100% correct that it's wrong to do that. And that obviously she confessed her sins, one to her congregation. And I'll add this to what he said is that he loved her anyway, and they're going to get through it, but they're not throwing her a baby shower. I have no problem with what this pastor said from the information that I have, because the same thing happened to me and I deserved every minute of it. I was in church. I was singing in the choir. I was ushering. I was Brother Brandon. I was giving hope to people on my football team, praying for them. A whole bunch of people got saved because of what God did in my life. But instead of me holding up the standard, I'm messing around with this girl, and I'm not blaming her. It was my fault. I'm messing around with a girl and end up getting her pregnant. The amount of damage that stuff do to your reputation in the gospel of Jesus Christ is significant.
All right, my man, Officer Tatum going He going religious a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. You know what I mean? It's my boy. All right, check it out. This is
January 6th.
This is what I really wanted y'all to see, right? It says AOC just got caught in a nasty lie, right? It said Sunny Hostin is finished.
World War II, things that happened, like the Holocaust, chattel slavery, telling people that. Man, you got to see the clips on this joint here, man. Like they got so much, social media, the media period can do you in. I mean, it could do wonders for you, getting you into something, but it's hard to get you out of something. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second, y'all. Check this out.
The economy was great, and the migrant crisis wasn't real, and their cities were safe. Those were mistakes. However, he never encouraged his supporters to go and break the law.
You tweeted, "This is a coup attempt."
I don't know, man. Today, my internet is just, it's not even the internet. It's just StreamYard. This is what they do to us on StreamYard. Charges $45 a month. You know what I mean? Or more. Depending on what type of deal you got going on. Let's see this play.
Do you think that history will remember this the way it actually?
The tape shows very clearly Brian Sicknick walking through the building in apparent health after the media told.
Oh, God. This shit killing me today. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Told us for 2 years that he had been murdered.
He'll catch up in like a couple of minutes, but I don't feel like waiting. I move fast, and this shit just throws me off.
Sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die, you thought you were going to be raped.
Yeah, I thought I was. You can run the best campaign, you can even become the nominee, and you can have the election stolen from you.
January 6, 2025, Kamala Harris is officially a loser.
The whole number of the electors appointed to vote for President of the United States is 538. Within that whole number, the majority is 270. The votes for President of the United States are as follows. Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received 312 votes. Kamala D. Harris. Kamala D. Harris of the state of California has received 226 votes.
So Trump got Florida's electoral votes, Kamala Harris got California's, but it took Florida like 5 hours to get their results, and it took California 1 month. Not the flex that you think it is. But poor Kamala Harris, this is officially the last time anyone will refer to her as Madam President. The Vice President's President Pro Tem of the Senate. Nice little smirk from Speaker Mike Johnson in the back there. But Democrats are patting themselves on the backs for accepting the defeat and certifying the Electoral College results. On January 6, 2025, the 4-year anniversary of January 6, 2021, the Jan 6, Democrats are very upset that people did not buy the Jan 6 hoax, and it did not stop Donald Trump from being able to take office. Even Anderson Cooper suspects that history will not be kind to the January 6 setup.
That's how we remember the day now. The question is, will history remember it that way 4 or 40 years from now? Congressman Kinzinger, you were in the House. You actually tweeted at 4:30 p.m. 4 years ago on this day. You tweeted, "This is a coup attempt." Do you think that history will remember this the way it actually happened?
Yeah, I do. Look, we're in this emotion. Donald Trump got defeated. He convinced. He convinced his base that that election was stolen from him, and that for 4 years built this intense anger where they truly believed this deep state, garbage was happening. He's going to be president now for 4 years. He's going to own everything that happens in the economy, everything that happens in the world. And that excitement.
Give me a second. Okay, I got the video I was looking for because I was trying to figure out. I needed somebody to break it down because obviously, what the fuck Rico charges is, but I want them to explain, why this is actually a crime. You know what I'm saying? And so the people, that's not smart like me or dumb like me. I don't know. Let's get an explanation going on here.
I have a legal note. You want to take this one, Joy, or you? Matt Case has long denied all
Yes, SUNNY HOSTINs Husband sued in Rico fraud lawsuit after she accidentally snitches on him live on air.
allegations and has not been charged with any crime.
That's true.
Also, another legal note, Pete Hegseth's lawyer said he paid the woman in 2023.
Like mine and everybody else's business. But now your husband business is all out here and we can't, you know, it's crickets.
To head off the threat of a baseless lawsuit.
I mean, don't cheat us. Don't cheat us. Throw that motherfucker to the wolves, okay? Throw your husband to the wolves like you've been throwing everybody else to the wolves. Mac Mizzle Show, DMW shot, salute, former TSTV, everybody, all the mods, salute to y'all, man. DMW, man, tap in, bro.
Lawsuit. He has denied any wrongdoing.
That's interesting. Pay off the witness.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got to talk about this bombshell lawsuit involving the husband of Miss Sunny Hostin. Miss Sunny Hostin, one of the cackling hands on The View. Extremely racist. Probably one of
the loudest cackling hen on The View.
The dumbest individuals, man or woman, really, on national television. I cannot believe that this woman still has a job, even though she is extremely uninformed and she gives the absolute worst takes on The
Can everybody say with me at the same time? Canceled?
View. And she always has
Evie, what's up, baby girl? Tap in, man. Come on, man.
3 legal notes in order to
audience, I'm only gonna be live for a little while, man. I got some shit to do tonight. You know, I'm actually gonna be controlling another show. And I'm not gonna let y'all know where it's at. People in dirty sectors should know. All right. And we'll be outside tonight.
Had the company ABC and Disney avoid getting
it's not on this channel
for her outrageous takes. Okay, and it seems as if her husband is in some trouble. And one of the reasons why I am covering this story is because in one of the episodes, the recent episodes on The View, Miss Sunny Hostin seemed to allude to some issues that her husband may be having with insurance companies, which is what this lawsuit is about.
Now, statements wait, hold on. Let Sunny get in here.
I don't understand is why these broads would be even talking about this before the indictment drops, right? Why would you even be entertaining that? You want to know why? Because she's trying to victimize her husband before them charges drop. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not think for 1 minute that they didn't already know what the fuck was going on. This is what you call attempting damage control. It didn't work. Yeah, I don't give a fuck who you is. Even if you was the Pope right now, if you was hating on Donald Trump, your ass is in trouble. You seen how they did with his top cabinet picks? They launched a campaign on everybody. What the fuck you think he gonna do in return? They ain't talking about next week. They want to sentence this man or something. Donald Trump ain't never gonna see the inside of a jail. If he do, beware.
I mean, I agree with mostly everything that's been said. I mean, we know that.
And now we're not even talking about politics. We're not talking about none of that shit. I'm talking about the person. I'm talking about the person. Come on, man. I'm talking about the person, bro. I'm talking about Donald Trump. I ain't talking about no politics and none of that shit. These motherfuckers launched campaigns against him, not against his party.
Oh, only about 31% of Americans trust our healthcare system. We have a terrible healthcare system, and
she's a sellout. She a sellout. That's what she did. She sold us out. You know what I'm saying? You want to know how I know? Because like I told y'all, man, I know Sherry Shepherd, and I know a lot of stuff. You feel me? These broads are paid off, and they move at the tempo of the network. That means they could be paid off. You know what I'm saying? You never know what they actually feel because their opinions are fueled by money. Come on, man. If you go against the network, you're gonna lose your check. Look how she about to get canceled. She about to get canceled. Yo, listen, she's gonna be the biggest example because The View has been the worst against anything American, anything that helps the people. They say they for black people. They be dogging us out. Come on, man.
You know, doctors suffer because of big corporations as well. Doctors that want to do good, like my husband, you know, operates on someone even though they don't have insurance and then has to sue health insurance companies to get paid for the work that he's been trained his whole life to do. So
that it's really stupid. I bet all of them panties that was up there just bunched up as soon as she said that, like, oh baby, you done fucked up. Now we gotta get away from you. Trust me, they're gonna create distance.
There are a lot of them, and you know, doctors suffer because of big corporations as well. Doctors that want to do good, like my husband, you know, operates on someone even though they don't have insurance, and then has to sue health insurance companies to get paid for the work that he's been trained his whole life to do. So there are a lot of problems with it. But the notion that we are in a violent country, this country was built on violence. We're a very violent country. And it's just undeniable that that's the case. And so I'm not, unfortunately, surprised that people are celebrating the use of violence. I'm not surprised that this young man thought that change could
all I hear is violence. You know what I'm saying? All I hear is damage control.
Be accomplished through violence. 1 in 4 Americans say violence against government sometimes is justified. And today, in 2024, 1 in 10 Americans say violence is justified right now against corporations and government.
That's very scary.
Those are just.
And even though I don't think he might change something, he might have laid out a plan for a copycat. That's what I see.
Yeah. So you seen that, you heard that. That part that Sunny Hostin mentioned about her husband having to sue in order to get insurance companies to pay out after he performs operations on patients. I think that is in reference to some of the issues and some of the allegations here in this lawsuit. So without further ado, let's read about this. Writing Tuesday for the Daily Mail, Sean Cohen dropped a bombshell that the orthopedic surgeon husband of walking, notable, quotable, and ABC's The View co-host Sunny Hostin, Dr. Manny Hostin, quote, is among nearly 200 defendants named in one of the largest RICO cases ever filed in New York, accused or getting kickbacks by performing surgery and fraudulently billing a company that insures taxi companies and Uber and Lyft drivers. The claim filed back on December 17th, quote, seeking more than $450 million in damages, alleged Dr. Hostin knowing that fraudulent medical and other healthcare services, which his attorney vehemently denies and blasts as meritless crusade by a near bankrupt insurance carrier. Citing
they got married in 98.
The claim, Cohen added, quote, the insurance firm American Transit was
it's the first time we ever heard this nigga's name.
Billed in exchange for kickbacks and or other compensation, which was disguised as dividends or other cash distributions for the health professionals. He later continued, American Transit claims, quote, rampant insurance fraud is endemic in New York State thanks to its no-fault law, under which insurers must pay up to $50,000 for medical expenses for people injured in road accidents. Quote, these substantial possible no-fault recoveries can incentivize providers with ill intent to overdiagnose, overtreat, and overbill to recover the most money for themselves, American Transit said in a statement. The law was introduced in 1974 in the wake of rapidly rising automobile insurance costs and when accident victims were experiencing long delays in compensation, American Transit says in the suit. But taxis and rideshare vehicles are now required to pay up to $200,000, 4 times the coverage for private drivers. Yeah. So essentially what happened here, okay, is that the insurance company is claiming that Hostin, Sunny Hostin's husband, was given an investment interest in the Empire State Ambulatory.
Exactly. Scamming ass motherfuckers. Scamming ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up real quick, or go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. Check it out, man. I'm going to just give you a brief history on why we don't like this broad. I was on my Facebook looking at videos from like 2020, 2019, and these same characters was popping up on those videos back then. You know, and rightfully so. Look at this shit.
It's a rite of passage in the internet age that all parents will have to deal with.
Rico level scammer. That means that Rico, what is that? Racketeering, right? Shit like that. I know you can't get Rico charges with just one person. Okay, so
your kids are gonna watch online.
This is gonna be hot all week.
Porn. Wired magazine says it could happen as early as 11. So
now listen to what this ugly face broad is saying. Check it out. Pay attention. This is why I Whoopi. Listen, let me tell you something. Whoopi's on my shit list more than Sunny. Sunny's just ditzy and stupid.
apparently it's a rite of passage in the internet age that all parents will have to deal with. Your kids are going to watch online porn. Wired magazine says it could happen as early as 11. So what do you do?
Yeah, I just learned this during our Hot Topics meeting. I did not know that there was a website for free pornography.
Well, don't
with
don't
movies and
say
everything.
Don't say the
Don't
name.
say the name. No, I'm not.
Oh, here we go.
No. And I mean, I just had no idea. I mean,
I got classics here, man. Y'all want you want to be disgusted? Let's go.
I've certainly spoken to. I have so many parental controls on our family computer that I don't think they can access.
Yeah, she's hateful. She hates Americans. She hates black men. You know what I'm saying? And she hates black women. Come on, man. She tolerates Whoopi.
The porn because they can't even do their science homework.
Wrote into the Washington Post advice column because her 18-year-old son is.
Oh, this is another one. She's probably already fucking hiding in where's Russell Simmons at? In Bali?
About to go on a co-ed trip, and she's freaking out that he's going to have sex. Oh, the horror. The columnist responded by asking her what makes her think he hasn't done it already.
Now, mind you, these are the same people that would want your 12-year-old kid going to school and cutting their penis off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these people.
Right? He's 18.
My kids go to a very progressive school, and the school starts sex education in 4th grade. I think it's too young, but what I guess
No,
I'm
4th grade is not too
I'm
young.
antiquated, as most people know. So I think my kids probably know more about sex than I know.
Oh,
I
Lord.
think
But
4th
the
grade is a
opposite
little
is-
young. I do. I do. I think it's
And this is when they first fished her in. You know what I'm saying?
young, and I don't think 18 is you know, why are people having sex at 18? You don't even know yourself.
So what? What's that got to
I
do
don't
with
know
it?
that I agree with that though.
You're sharing yourself with
You have
someone
to
else. You don't even
yourself
know
before
yourself.
You can have sex. What?
Well, you don't even know yourself.
Yeah, they put her in there for a reason. Oh, yeah. They put her in there for a reason. Trust me when I tell you, bro. Let's go there. Let's take it there. Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up.
Old-fashioned family values.
You have
You
to
can
have
talk to your
open
children
dialogue
about sex,
with
and you
your
can also
children.
tell them you can't have sex in my house. You shouldn't be having sex before
Don't- if you
marriage,
scare
and I'm not
them-
giving you a
if you scare
condom.
them
It'd be the freakiest bras of talking this crazy shit.
away from the conversation, they're gonna go do
All
it,
right,
and you're
I
not
gotta
gonna-
go. The best thing to say is mommy and daddy don't do it in the house. Why should you? We'll be right back. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade gave people another reason to fight this year. Some parents said they should have been warned about this moment. See what you think. Watch.
Oh, man. Again, some transvestite shit.
So that same-sex kiss was from the musical The Prom, and some parents weren't happy. One conservative group tweeted that, quote, millions of children had their innocence broken.
Thank you, Big T. Racketeering, influence, corrupt organization. Organization, you know, implies more than one person. This is going to be hot news all week.
Buy it.
All right, if you're on a Trump train, type 1. These are 2 transvestites kissing,
Oh, for God's sake. Is that such a big deal, really, to have
I think.
two women kissing?
But I will say, as a parent, I'm sure there were a lot of parents that had to explain the kissing to their kids, and they may not have been prepared for that conversation. So for me, I'm thinking, I don't know that I want to see a man and a woman making out, and I've got a 4-year-old, and I've got to explain that. So I'm not sure how I come down on it.
But if you don't see it at a parade, you're going to see it at an airport. You're going to see it with parents dropping
Well,
their
that's the
kids
thing.
off at
It's
school.
everywhere. Why is everybody making out everywhere? It's like I'm constantly like, you know,
because that's life in the big city and the country and the rural areas. It's everybody's
As
having
far as the airhead, man, it's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Give me a second.
everywhere.
illegal.
Right now, you realize how many people, right this second as we speak, millions of people are doing it.
They're making out.
The backlash over shameful eras of American history has spread into movie theaters. Gone with the Wind is being pulled from a series of classic movies in Memphis, Tennessee, for its portrayal of slavery. Now, this movie won 10 Oscars, including the first one for a black woman, Hattie McDaniel. Now, should it be pulled? It's a great movie. It's a depiction of a time and an era, and it's a piece of art.
I mean, you know, as a lawyer, I know that that's classic censorship. You know, you're going to take books out of schools and movies out of movie theaters. But I do wonder, how is that different from all the Confederate flags that are being taken and the statues that are being removed? So putting Gone with the Wind, and
Man, She could get it. But yo, this is Whoopi Goldberg's clones. These are her fucking little, you know, they up under her little dreadlock under armpits. You know what I'm saying? Check it out, man. Watch how Whoopi be doing them. Whoopi don't give
zero statistical significance.
Whoopi's on it like this, man. If your opinion don't fit into her narrative, she's gonna shit on you.
There is zero statistical.
Draco, salute. Miguel, salute. Jason, everybody.
You about to go.
Rusty, DMW.
Okay, because nobody can figure out what's being said here right now. No, there is no last thing right now. We're going to go to break.
Whoopi Goldberg scolding her The View co-hosts Alyssa Farah Griffin and Sunny Hostin after the pair got in a heated debate on the show.
Then we have things we totally disagree on.
And this
Yeah, I'm not about to get tagged for this shit. All right, check it out, right? Now, before we go any further, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that we heard everything we need to hear about these broads. Hopefully, you know, on January 21st, my boy goes up in there and does the work of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And cleans up the whole fucking view. You know, put them bitches in a camp or something. Now, let me show you something, right? Trump is still not playing about this mass deportation thing, right? And this is how it's looking right quick. Let me just show y'all something. Y'all think Tom Homan and Trump is the only problems? Oh, no. So you got to understand these states that love Trump is following suit, all right? It says how the Tennessee Valley is preparing for Trump's plans of mass deportation.
President-elect Trump has promised to conduct the biggest
Right after this, I'm going to show y'all some motherfuckers that eat garbage, all right? And it, like it's a delicacy.
deportation operation in American history.
And surprisingly, they're not Venezuelan. Woo! Baby.
NBC reports he intends to scrap a policy that has prevented ICE agents from arresting undocumented people at sensitive locations, including churches, schools, and hospitals.
Ditzy as fuck, man. I think I lost some brain cells, man. I got a fucking migraine.
Some fear could cause them harm from being afraid to seek medical help or send their children.
Send them back. These motherfuckers is running for the border. So get a Taco Bell. Anybody? I hope that don't sound racist, man.
We got to celebrate our differences. Ooga booga doo, ooga booga doo. We got to celebrate our differences. Nacho taco, chimichanga. 'Cause it's beautiful.
Anybody could get it. You know what I'm saying? Send them back.
To school.
We're uncovering how our local
build the wall up to heaven. You know what I'm saying? With death rays on that bitch. You touch it, you die.
communities here in the Tennessee Valley and surrounding areas have been preparing. Leah Bowling has the story.
Unless you got an EBT card or Metro card.
Now, this policy has been in place since 2011. It basically requires ICE agents to get prior approval and explain why they need to go into these locations. Now, we understand that on day one, Trump wants to lift this
That part, Draco. I'll tell you one thing. Poland, they give the citizens the right to shoot these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, I can't make this up.
So that ICE agents can go into those places and make arrests.
The Republican platform promises to launch the largest deportation operation in the history of our country.
If the policy is lifted, the deportation process
Man,
could
it's
move
hilarious
quickly.
to me how they think that he was playing. Promises made, promises kept. Oh, Trump don't promise what he say he's gonna do. Promised everything they promised the first time around, he did it.
It could look like where they might be going to churches and to schools and to honestly places of work and just anywhere and actually apprehending the entire families.
Immigration attorney Terry Olson says 2 months before the election, his business was quiet. That soon changed.
Literally the day after the election, I am working nonstop. I'm getting like 3-4 hours of sleep. All of these calls from employers, from families, from churches, from people out of state, in state. It's just nonstop. And everyone is so concerned now.
Last year, the border caught the attention of U.S. Senator Bill Hagerty of Tennessee and Hamilton County Sheriff Austin Garrett. Both say an overwhelming number of undocumented immigrants have crossed the border with the intent to commit violent crimes and bring in drugs.
We're losing children every day here in Tennessee to overdoses.
President-elect Trump says he'll target violent, undocumented criminals first.
These are the ones that are cutting through fences and destroying property. These are the ones that are robbing people along the way.
Now, let me show you why they running over to this motherfucking country. You know what I'm saying? They heard we got good food over here for the low ski. You heard? Because I'm going to tell you something, man. Some of these motherfuckers, when I tell you that they really eating out the garbage, I am playing. They call it, there's a name for it. They call it pag. Cooking garbage to survive in Manila. Yo, we seen them people in Nigeria living in, what they call it? Mokoko. You know, under the bridge and shit. Living in garbage. Eating garbage. Yeah, man, look at this, man. This is why they running up in this country, man. You know, and I don't mind. Listen, I'm going to keep it real. Listen, some immigrants get through. This motherfucker, some migrants, and they come in here to work and save their family and shit. Fuck it. Let them do their thing. I mean, even if they didn't do it the right way, I'm kind of like extreme with it, you know. Even if they ain't do it the right way, if they got the right intent and they come to this country and they get the fucking American dream and then they, you know, do your thing, But when you get caught, you know, don't kill nobody, all right? But we prefer that you do it the right way.
In a community like this one, they all have needs. So if you can help each other, you do it. And we're seeing right here in front of our eyes.
How much can you sell this food?
100 per bucket.
Per Jollibee bucket?
Yes.
Okay.
They sell it by the bucket.
We think we got it bad. Look at this.
About the size of a Jollibee basket, filling it with all of this. So not just with leftover chicken, but with all the good food they find. They sell it for 100 pesos, which amounts to almost $2.
Is there anything in the garbage that you feel disgusted to touch, or everything is fine?
Broken glass.
If your family was going through this, you'll be running over here too. But listen, motherfucker, we can't go to your country, so you can't come here.
Broken
unless you do it the right way.
Glass. Have you ever found maybe
fuck around? We be living like this, you know. And I hate to sound like that, you know, but a lot of the countries under the NATO pact. I mean, let's keep it real, man. And I'm not spotlighting this country, but I'm just saying a lot of those countries can't stand us, man. We can't pronounce those countries. Real talk. We can pronounce like 4 of those countries that's under NATO. And they hate America. We the #1 hated motherfuckers in the world. Trust me, man. That's why I be bugging when y'all be talking that race shit, black and white shit. Nigga, when you leave out of here, you are American. They don't give a fuck what shade of American you is. You're going to get kidnapped, you're going to get kidnapped. In Africa, they're going to sing you a song before they get your ass. And they're going to feed you a dog. Fucking cage right next to a dog. Knock it off, man. And a lot of Africans, you know what I'm saying? And let me not say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get somebody mad. Seem like a lot of Africans don't like African Americans.
Money, gold, rings,
money.
You found money?
Yes.
Like how much?
Yeah, I like to spread my racism out equally. Okay.
We got to celebrate our differences. Ooga booga doo, ooga booga doo. We got to celebrate our differences.
American, you can take that African shit off the back. Afro, whatever. I don't got no afro. I ain't got no cornrows. I ain't got none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, damn sure don't got a fucking dashiki on, okay? I'm just American, man. Keep the color with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no white Americans, Caucasian Americans, Indian Americans. No, they say Indians.
$3.
$203. Wow.
I'll kill myself. Or I'll turn it to Alpo one, you know what I'm saying? Before I start eating garbage. Come on, man.
Good?
Sabi siya mga meron. Very good.
Yes.
No bad.
Not bad.
Very good.
What is this?
So very good.
Is it?
He got a New York Yankees hat on. Man, I would have ate that hat before I ate that garbage. Not many diseases is in garbage. You know what we do, garbage? Look at my garbage here. This is what we do in garbage. You're gonna do wipe the spit off, the slime off, and then sell it to me for $2? Knock it off, man. I'll take my chance with a wall too. Trust me.
Jollibee?
Yes.
Can you know if it's KFC, Jollibee? Can you understand?
Yes.
Have you ever felt sick eating this from the garbage?
No.
Healthy. Very good.
They saying it's healthy for you to eat out of the garbage. My nigga, you see what I'm saying? You see?
No sakit.
This stuff doesn't make me sick because I'm tough.
Do you
Fact, Vincenzo, Weezer.
ever think that this food was the waste of someone else? You know, maybe it was in the
Street Ministries 9 said Jesus is on earth in Massachusetts in the human form. And I bet you from Boston.
mouth of someone else and you are eating the rest.
No, for me, there is no problem. I'm going.
Tell him come turn this coffee into some Hennessy, man. How the fuck you the only one that know? Let me highlight this comment real quick, man. Let me highlight this comment right here. It says Jesus is on earth in Massachusetts, out of all places.
I'll tell y'all niggas, right? Watch what you say, because certain shit is getting back. And y'all niggas that's running y'all mouth, the Mac Main and all the rest of that, watch what you say.
Massachusetts. And you the only one that knows this shit? Do me a favor. Tag Jesus real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a second, man. Tag him, because you seem to know a lot about Jesus being in Massachusetts, right? Tag Jesus and tell him that these niggas is out here eating garbage. The fuck is he doing in Massachusetts? Because Massachusetts got one of the highest property values in America. I thought Jesus was with the poor people. Jesus right here in Massachusetts. This we do.
A lot of dudes in my city, they ain't saying nothing. A lot of records from here, they get no play. And these niggas don't get a dance, so they get no pay.
I salute to Jesus, man. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't beefing with Hassan Campbell. I just like playing those clips once in a while because Hassan Campbell crazy, man.
That man. Didn't Jim Jones and the mother your mans and take your clothes out? Why you be?
Now, me being the clout chaser I am, you know what I'm saying? See, I like to, being that Jim Jones is all in the news. Now Hassan Campbell is. Now I take this story and I put it out, man. I'll go viral.
That man. Didn't Jim Jones and the mother your mans and take your clothes out? Why you don't talk about how Jim Jones and the murdered your mans and took your clothing line?
Then why the fuck are you talking to me like this? Because, right? However, because you can talk to me this. Because I can. Talk to me like this. Because I can. I don't trust nobody.
Matt man, why you don't talk about how Dip Sentence murdered your mans and shot you up as well?
I must be Jesus too, because I'm the only nigga that got shot that they got bullet holes. Okay, let's get back to the content.
I'm going to eat it. I'm not picky, and besides, I'm always hungry.
I like his spirit, but he got his kids out here. Man, like I said, I'd rather eat that Yankee hat. I'd rather eat that pinky ring he got, that diamond earring he got, that watch. Why you got a watch on, a Yankee hat, a pinky ring with no shoes, eating garbage? This is crazy.
You want some? You want some? You want some? Actually, we don't eat it like that. We recook it and then we eat it. We cook it in boiling water.
Have you ever eaten directly from Jollibee, for instance? Like a real new meal from Jollibee?
No, always from the garbage.
Always from the garbage?
Yes, I've only ever eaten it from the garbage.
Are you ready?
But if it tastes good in the garbage and they got doodle on it, imagine how good it will taste without the doodle on it.
Dinner time. Would you like some?
When the sun goes down, the slum becomes a...
When the sun goes down, this is what he says.
Love you. Fuck myself. Fuck the band. Fuck regular. Fuck VIP. All of us. Fuck your ex. Fuck your ex. Fuck problem.
Give a fuck about nothing eating this.
It's a real open-air landfill, where entire families sift through trash piles non-stop until sunrise.
This is hard living, man. You know, y'all better appreciate what you got. Double tap screens, get the lights up real quick, all right?
Yeah. These young boys and girls spend the whole night sorting through all of this garbage.
That's what's good.
Filling this bag requires about 30 kilos of recycled plastic. Do you know how much they sell it for? $2. In these situations, there's always the poorest of the poor. There's someone who has the worst of the worst jobs. When we got here, it looked like the worst job to have was scrounging around for discarded, spoiled food. There's someone who collects the plastic, divides it, and then there are the people who reach inside the sewer to try and collect what is left, the scraps of other people's leftovers.
I peel off the labels from mineral water bottles.
Terrible, man. Bless their hearts, man.
Then we will sell them by the kilo in the morning. This is our livelihood. Every day.
I wonder when they see each other, you know, these people that's out there, God bless their heart, man. I wonder if they like greet each other like this. Probably kill that nigga for his jacket, you know what I'm saying? And then eat it. Oh, God.
Day we do this. Life is hard. We don't have other jobs, only this one. We have no choice. If this is the only work around, we simply have to endure. Right. This is our daily sustenance.
That's right.
No. My children go to school. They are my family. All of them are my family. There are 4 of us. Life is hard here. We cannot afford not to work every day. Otherwise, we would have nothing to eat during the day. And plus, my family needs it for my children's school tuition so they can study. It all comes from this. But in the end, even here, we manage to find happiness. If you can scrape together $2, you have an honest job. You can make your family happy.
Damn. What a spirit.
You have something to feed them every day.
New York in 2 years. And it seems like that's how it's getting, man. You look at the situation on the train, these motherfuckers is acting like animals. I ain't gonna lie. They're burning people up, throwing people in the tracks. All type of shit we didn't even see in the 80s. And the worst part today is that these niggas record this shit while it's happening. It's like, yo, I'm about to push this motherfucking old lady in the tracks. All right, yo, hit record. Oh, God. Sad, man. Man, all I do is listen to Yacht Rock. I don't give a fuck about nothing else, man. Life is stressful, man. Look at these people, man. He said his whole family out here, man. She better go sell that butt. Word.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah, I'm comfortable. Yes. No, there's no bathroom, but you can go to the common one outside.
Do you ever desire a house like the one in the city?
This house here is fine. We're more comfortable here because it's close to work.
Damn.
It's 5:30 in the morning, and I'm this close to joining these guys and sleeping in the middle of the road. But now it's time for pag because they eat it for breakfast. Asking around, though, I discovered that it's still too early, so I take the opportunity to discover Tondo by day. We are about to enter a traditional house.
Wow, they wash up. I don't even know why would you even wash up.
Meanwhile, these boys are showering. Hey, what's up? Everyone here is very welcoming. They gave us permission to go up and have a look around. This is how they live in Tondo.
All the kids is happy though. They ain't shooting each other. They're trying to make rap songs.
The most affluent in Tondo live right here
and be gay
inside this structure. A former port warehouse where each family has somehow managed to create a decent home for themselves with what they have found among the trash.
And let's not get it twisted. Manila is the home of this shit.
Never in my travels had I seen a cluster of houses, of shacks quite like this. They are piled on top of each other, and you get the feeling that they could fall at any moment. In addition to that, you have to be careful of everything, because there are
I bet there's rats running through there.
Spikes, cables, wires that can hurt you. Although the children seem quite at ease, as they always are, even in the streets. Let's go in and see what it's like.
Got societies up in there.
This is the most curious thing of all. Basically, this here is a Wi-Fi center, but it is coin operated. So people come here to connect to the internet and pay 1 peso for 6 minutes of internet connection. There are some people who are on social media, on Facebook. Now I see that they are using the internet with tokens. It is extreme.
Yeah, one of them bad bitches. That'd be their background. They have a whole fake background.
Extraordinary.
Have Kool-Aid on their lips.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's the signal?
Yeah. Wait for me. Okay, all right. Okay.
Blue Street, man, in the street. I'm glad you're still here, man. I was just playing about Jesus. Don't tag him.
Oh, with the pito. 1 peso. Oh, no entry. Oh, wait down. Okay, 29 or 29 seconds, 33 minutes.
Okay.
3 pesos, huh?
We have found that the internet here works by coin operation, and I don't think there is an angel looking out for them as they surf the internet. For us, though, the solution is very simple and very cheap. NordVPN. If you aren't already using a VPN while watching this video, well, your IP address, browsing history, shopping habits, so as to inside these bottles, which will probably be used for drinking, cooking, or bathing. So really, every little bit is important. Everything that we normally throw away has a new life here.
If I would ask you what's happiness for you, what would you answer to me?
For me, it is being able to help my parents and family. But
man, bless their hearts, man. I gotta get up out of here, man. Thanks for everybody pulling up, man. I got other things to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll get with y'all next show.